Now, my camera quality is not as good as when I'm using my phone, but I'm trying to see if y'all can hear me. And I'm also trying to see if any of y'all gonna get this live and pop back in here. I hope so. We're gonna wait and see. And roll out from there. If I get one or two of y'all in here just to confirm if I got audio, that would be great because I'm on a new device. So I'm trying to see if we work, if we up and running or what. So if y'all get on here and see this feed, anybody, please go ahead and shoot me a message on here on the chat and let me know you can hear my sound. That's what I'm interested in finding out. I'm trying to fix the bug I had earlier. I'm on a different device, so I'm really trying to see if you guys can hear me loud and clear, or if you don't hear me loud and clear. So whichever one of you is watching me right now, if you could put something in the chat, just let me know my audio is good. It would be much appreciated. Looks like maybe 3 of y'all in here. As soon as you can, like I said, put in the chat if you can hear me. I'm really interested to see if this is working now. So please put something in the chat. I'm gonna kind of wait for you guys to do that so I can make sure everything's coming in loud and clear. Okay, it's good. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Stacy. Or I'm sorry, Sister Jennifer. Thank you. I really needed that. You might have not been in the, let me try to go up here. You may have not been in the feed earlier where I was having all these technical difficulties with sound. So now that you guys can hear me, at least I might be able to get into the discussion I was gonna have earlier, which was talking about the title I had posted. If they close the world, do you have your keys? And that's a cool discussion because Mr. Urban World, that's what's up. Glad you up in the feeds, Sister Jennifer. A couple more y'all. We had some other viewers earlier. You know, that was up in here. Had quite a few people, but my technical difficulties probably ran a few folks off. Since then, I've changed devices, and it ends up being that I might have a malfunction. That's what's up. Thank you. It may be that I've got a malfunction with my phone somewhere, and so I'm glad y'all can hear me. It took me a while to download all the stuff I needed for this iPad. It's ridiculous how much stuff you gotta download just to be able to come on here and do it live versus, you know, possibly doing it on your phone. So that's crazy. But I'm glad y'all can hear me. I'm gonna see if a couple of more people will jump in the chat. Until then, do any of you guys have any questions about what's going on in the world, or you know what my opinion may or may not be, or if it even matters or not? You know, throw that in the chat while I'm waiting on a few more viewers to come in the room, and then we can start getting into some content real quick about the topic. But anybody have any questions about anything? I saw that Mr. Urban World was talking about he met some people from Vietnam. You can, when they Vietnamese, man, you can ask all kind of questions. If they can speak English good, they'll be glad to talk to you and give you pointers of what's going on here and there and everywhere. So don't ever feel like you can't talk to folk, because they will talk. You know, if they can speak English, they'll go on and talk to you. So Vietnamese people are pretty easy to get along with, real easy to talk to, and also they once you could say Xing Chao to them, which means hello. Okay, Xing Chao, and then they'll lighten up and start talking crazy. They'll open up and talk to you. So in most people's languages, all you got to do is just know how to say hello in their language, and either what y'all. I'm trying to get these crooked Xing Chao. That's right. I'm trying to get these crooked glasses straight. I think my head is crooked, to be honest. So, yeah. And you could say Bandanyi, what's your name? Bao Toy, how old are you? You can say Xing Chao, and then Quay come, all that stuff. So, yeah, then they'll respond back, Quay, I'm good. So, as long as you can say something in somebody's language, man, they'll open up to you. But I'm glad to see that I do have people in here and y'all can hear me, because I was having so much trouble earlier with everybody jumping in the room, and nobody was able to hear me. I tried like 3 different attempts. So since y'all here, we're gonna get into it. Everybody else can catch the playback later. But that title that I had was oh, it sounds a little low. Okay, let's do this. How about now? Does that sound a little bit better? It's possible that my speaker might be on the bottom of the device or something. Is that better? Let me know. They don't stay on the screen like they do on my other device. Only when somebody that sounds a little low, blah blah blah. Okay. It's a little better, but we can hear you as long as we're sitting near the computer. Okay. Well, that's better than before, because nobody can hear nothing I was saying. Absolutely nothing. So check this out. My quick title was, and I'm not gonna stress this out too long. It was the world's closing ? Do you have your key? What I meant by that was, simply put, the key that you need to have if in your region your world is about to close up, or they close your world some kind of way. The key you need to have is your mental keys, and you need to know where they're at, how to access them when you need them, and also you need to know how it operates your vehicle, your body. So sometimes I come abstract, around the corner on you, hit you in the jaw, so wake you up, hit you in the chest or whatever. But you got to know that the keys that I'm talking about have to do with your thoughts. So what's it like when you rushing out the house, can't find your keys? That's a problem. So the keys you got to have access to for this vehicle body we driving needs to be the keys or the thoughts that you have of your own. You don't want somebody else driving your vehicle. And when we watch a lot of media and we watch a lot of spin and hype and politics and all that, you end up letting other people drive your vehicle, actually in many different directions. So that's why we so jacked up, or excuse me, street term, jacked it up, did it? That's why we so jacked it up, is because we got multiple factions with keys to our vehicle driving in all different directions. So that's why we can't focus on nothing. That's why we always at odds with each other. And that's why we Rodney King, and can we just all get along? And the answer is always nope. Most of the time, you can't even get along with people in your own family. So definitely everybody got some different keys they using for different things, whether they know that's what's going on or not. That's what be going on. You got a set of keys, thoughts, that control where your vehicle body goes at all times. So if you want to improve your health, right, you would have to know which keys to use to get your body tuned up. And furthermore, a lot of us with our bodies, you know what I'm saying, we're not even we're not even in a place where, and we need to get in this place like real quick because that's what's taking a lot of folks out. We're not even in a good place with the keys for our body. Like for example, you got your automobile, your physical car you might drive, motorcycle, whatever mode. It could be a bicycle for that matter. At some point, your bike chain need to get oiled. You need to fix the brakes, air up the tires. With your car, you need to change your oil. You need to do that with your body. You got to maintenance the body so that you don't inadvertently burn some gears out, wear the machinery on the interior down to where the gears ain't meshing together no more, and you breaking your vehicle down without even realizing that's what's happening. That's the sad part is at some point in life you got to get, and it's best to get this when you get hit upside the head with some life issue. That's the best time to paradigm shift and change gears because it throws you so far off what you thought was your center. You got to work to get back to some place or go forward to some other place. That's the best time when the environment around you make you change into the new thing you're going to change. That's the best time to put your plan into action and go ahead and do it. Because you're uncomfortable, you might as well go ahead and throw everything in there in the pot that you're trying to change and go ahead and start working on it. Because if you don't, people going to keep driving your car, your thoughts, your mind, and then whatever is attached to your mind, right? Whatever captures your mind already got your body. So if you're not actively, intentionally making sure you know you got these keys and then what they use for, you might have certain keys that you need to use at certain times for certain things. So when you practice doing that, your keychain, you know which one works what. You got them color-coded thoughts so that as soon as I need this key, boom, I just go right to it. That's the kind of stuff we got to up our game to. If not, you're just going to keep looping in the same residual cycles, up and down, roller coaster riding it through life, not really liking the results, but don't know how to change it. Well, I'm telling you right now, that's how you change it. Overstanding that your mind is like a serious supercomputer / spaceship, rocket ship, whatever you want to call it. Your body's housing that supercomputer, and you got programs, you got software, you got hardware, your body all up in there. So a supercomputer is the same idea as your body. It's like the supercomputer possibly came from how we operate, or something created us to operate like a supercomputer. At any rate, it don't matter. That's what's up. Appreciate that love offering right there. That's great energy. I appreciate you. D. Hamilton, again, thank you, man. But your body being the supercomputer it is, it has to operate at the right intervals, at the right, it's got to be correlated to and conducive to the environment it's in, or it's going to overheat. It's going to, if you got too many programs running on your hard drive, you're going to set yourself up for your computer to crash. It's going to be real hard after the crash to reactivate or to recalibrate all of the stuff that you had in there. So it's best you start working with yourself now and doing that and removing programs right now on your own before a crash occurs and you hurt your hardware. So there again, if the world is closing, it don't mean the whole world as you think the world means, the word world means. I'm talking about your world. Situations that happen to us personally, that's your world. When it affects you, that's the world. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't got to go real far out in the ether to to understand like your world is you and all of the stuff that concerns you or that you deal with. So your world ain't never been the world as in, oh, this globe or this, even this flat plane, whichever one you want to believe or think, it's okay. You can do that. You got this brain. You can do, listen. I'm telling you, I was kind of Denzel'd it right there. Listen. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all got to hear me on this, okay? You can think what you want to think about anything you want to think about. Nobody's supposed to be able to control that stuff. Now, people going to say, okay, you're crazy. Okay, cool. Some of the brightest people on the planet, everybody think they crazy. They just on a different frequency. They might be on stereo or digital while me and you is on monotone AM, FM kind of stuff. So it depends on your calibration, for real, like how you calibrate it or how you've crossed over into another calibration based on attaining more knowledge about your surroundings or your environment. That can paradigm shift you, take you to another level as well. What's up, Miss E in the house? Think we got it fixed a little bit. Hey, you guys, I noticed something. When y'all send me a gift, the amount changes. That's pretty crazy. I didn't even know that. Like, you send me a $10 gift, it says $8.45. So I guess, does YouTube get a pinch? Act up, but I just see it on my screen, $8.45. And I know D Hamilton sent me $10. But anyway, just something I recognized in my environment, in my world. But like I said, YouTube takes a cut. Yeah, okay. Somebody saying they can't hear me. Everybody else was hearing me, looks like, so I think we okay. Let me change this, the way this chat thing works. Let's see if I can, okay. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, let's keep it right there so I can see this scrolling. It's just low. Well, that part, I don't know how to fix that because I'm on a whole nother device. Let's see. If that works out better, maybe I just need to get this device close. Okay, guys, tomorrow I'm going to get some new headphones. So we're gonna plug in. I don't like wearing tech on my body like that because that signal is traveling through that wire. And so I'm trying to be careful with wearing stuff, especially like Bluetooth stuff. So, okay, that's what's up. So, anyway, like I said before, trying to stay on point. Trying to stay on point. The keys that we're supposed to have for the world we're in don't have anything to do with what's going on in a different country, don't have anything to do with what's going on with this war or that war. The keys we need to attain are keys for our own personal vehicle, our thoughts. And if we don't have the key, just like if you got some cryptocurrency or some type of tech, like a what you call it, like that nano drive where you can store your crypto. If you don't have the encrypted key for that drive and you put your stuff on there and you come back later and you don't have that key, you can't get in that drive. So it's the same thing with us. Like, you gotta have the key or the keys to your vehicle. Because if we letting other people have do you give copies of your keys out to people to access your home? I'm gonna let you think about that for a hot second. Do you give keys to just random people or people that don't have your best interests at heart? Do you give them access to come into your house anytime they want to? Well, that's how you're supposed to look at your mind and your vehicle body. Like, I'm not letting you just come up in here anytime you want to and do whatever you want to do. Okay? that's a kind of heavy topic because we do this thing every day where we letting people drive our vehicle. Like I do it, so I know everybody does it. It's just a matter of how much are we letting them drive, you know. Now, if they driving and I'm sitting in the back seat telling them where to go, where to take me, that's a whole different level we need to be on. But now, if you just driving my vehicle and you done threw me in the trunk somewhere and I don't have no say so on where my thoughts is going, that's a problem. Because if you keep habitualizing that, that becomes a regular program. And then when you start housing in your hard drive all of these programs that are simultaneously working, whether you know they are or not, that you're in danger at that point. You're really in some serious danger with your physical being, because whether you know it or not, you are attracting exactly what those programs keep playing, even under your real thoughts, your actual conscious thoughts. So that's the danger of not controlling your thought keys, okay? That's really dangerous. I mean, you at least want to be in control enough to recognize, oh, that ain't my thought. That's not what I want. I'm not trying to do that. Okay? That's where we need to be, y'all. We got to be in a place where you seriously can recognize if that's really you or not. So, you ever been to a circus and you go in the house of mirrors, right? And you see your reflection everywhere. Now, in your physical self, you know where you're standing. But somebody else come in the room, they can't maybe even figure out which is the real you, right? But if you let somebody drive or have all these keys to your vehicle, you're going to end up on the other side of the mirror not knowing which one is the real you in the mirror. You know you in there somewhere, you just can't pinpoint it. That's how dangerous it is to let others have access to your keys. You only got this one body here for this one time. After this one right here, that's a wrap. So look at it, take a picture, you know, embellish, relish, whatever you want to do with it. But after the supercomputer's off in that bad boy, that avatar suit is done, son. It ain't never, ever, never, ever, ever coming back. The only coming back it has is possibly me being on a video, and 100 years from now, somebody still has access to the video saying, what's this crazy brown cat talking about? That's the only thing you got. We might be, that might be too far. That might be too far for some of us, maybe not. But just thinking ahead, seeing me on a video 100 years from now, as if I'm still me, we might be in that place right now and not even realize it. That might have went too far over some people's pay grade, but it's okay. One day you'll catch up to it. So if not, you know, it's all good too, because we all here for these certain levels for right now. And whatever you get, that's what you got. Whatever you go get, that's what you got. At the end of the day, it's really it's airy. Of our existence is airy. It's like the air. It's just like even the Bible will speak about life is like a vapor. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, that's all it is. It's a little vapor. For some reason, when I said vapor, Biz Markie came to mind. Some of y'all gonna know when I'm talking about the song Vapors. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But anyway, you know, you really have to protect them keys, and at least for the journey, you trying to get through. And y'all know I keep talking about this journey stuff. You're like, Major, what you supposed to be on a journey right now. We're not supposed to be in. Some people just inhale constantly because of this, because of that. Yeah, it can be. It's all perspective too. You know, I know it's a cat on YouTube don't have no legs. That could be his reality, but on his perspective, he changed it. He's like the top athlete in the world. Like, I mean, he's fashionably beating people with legs, kind of, you know, based on his abilities without having no legs. That's crazy, but that's real for him. So it's all perspective. Is you go, your glass is half full, it's half empty. That's all up to you and me. And that's why I do these videos, these lives and stuff, whatever I'm doing on here. This is just to assist y'all. Like, my life's energy, I already made up my mind a long time ago. It was here to help, to assist. As long as I'm here, as long as there's a video playing with me on it in the library that I'm forming, boom, that's what's going on. I'm here to assist wherever I can. So that's a part of my journey. I know it is. So that's why I keep putting, I'll be tight on me more, but I still, you know, I know in myself, I think I'm back now. Had a little glitch in the matrix or something, but you know, I really see my energy moving it. I like to bend it and use it for what I want to use it for. So that's why I keep doing these videos, because that's my narrative. That's it. Like, literally, this is, I made up my mind, I'm going to do it. So that's what's going on with me. Now, what's yours? What's your narrative? Are you writing down what it is you want to be doing? I don't care if you 8 years old or 80 years old. You still on a journey until you up out of here. So to you in the upper room, if you know the movie Life, you'll know why I said in the upper room. All right, so to you up in the upper room, you got journeys and stuff to be on. So like I said, y'all know I'm overseas right now. Most of y'all know I'm in Vietnam, and yo, you know, you got to start journeying, man. You got to get your journey on. Don't let that, oh, I ain't. It's all about changing your perspective. It's all about announcing to yourself what exactly you expect self to start doing. It's all how you put it in your subconscious thoughts on a regular basis. All you need is one sentence that you create that tells yourself the truth. You can't lie to yourself, and then your subconscious cooperate with that and then create new stuff to be coming into your environment or attracting it to you. It don't work that way. Your subconscious knows when you lie into it and when you're not, okay? Your two-layered brain, you know, consciousness, right now, us talking, you see my mouth move and some sounds coming out, my consciousness, okay? My subconscious, I'm actually talking things right now to it, and it's recording it as if it's real. So when I'm telling you guys these messages, just call it a back brain, right? And as it's recording, it's deciphering based on my beliefs if what I'm saying to you is real or if what I'm saying to you is a lie. And at that point, it's going to try to protect you from the part that you're not being honest about. And it's going to put back into your environment, your subconscious will put back into your environment the things that you believe are true for you. So if you've been programmed, like all of us have been, with watching a bunch of TV shows and movies and horror flicks and so on and so forth, what you've done, unbeknownst to you, is you've actively energized the fields of energy around you in your environment to be counterproductive to probably what you actually want life to be for you. So in essence, it is your fault, but in essence, it's not. It's one of those things where you have to wake up to the fact that, yo, all it takes is asking a question. Yo, is this supposed to be happening like this? And then once you ask that question, that type of energy coming out of you, yo, is this supposed to be happening? I don't like these results. The answer got to start coming back to you. But if you just keep going along with it, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I ain't saying no. I'm gonna just keep doing the same dog and pony show. You know what I'm saying? Then you just don't keep getting the same results. So my thing would be my thing is to help people. I'm just the icebreaker cat. I'm like the dude that just sledgehammer, boom. I might not go deep, all in depth. Step one, do this. Step two, step three. I'm the dude to punch you in the chest, smack you in the face, wake you up, make you angry enough to try to fix yourself. We all gotta fix self. I'm fixing constantly. Yo, I have my up days and I have my down days too. And then I'm like, yo, what just happened? Why are you having a down day? Why are you thinking that? Major, do you really think that's what you need to be doing right now? I'll be talking to myself just like that. Yep, just like that. You the only person you need to be talking to. I'm serious. Most of the time, you are the only person that you need to be talking to. So let them call you crazy. Why are you over there talking to yourself? Because I make sense to me. Y'all ain't making sense to me, so I don't even have to listen to that. I'm going to make sense to myself. That's the type of activity we need to be making sure we're doing on a regular. Because if not, some other narrative is going to be populating your thoughts, and you're going to keep getting the results from those constant, periodical, residual, repetitious thoughts. That's why they spend so much money trying to program the fear, trying to program hate, trying to program lust and having all this mega wealth stuff, because it's all in the effort to make sure point. So it doesn't mean that physical stuff isn't going to pop into your world and throw things off. It doesn't mean that things aren't going to you're not going to have some wrinkles in life. All it means is life be life like that. That's how it is. Life is kind of like a whole bunch of rain and then a couple of days of sunshine. Most of the week you'll be like, ugh, this redundant activity I keep doing is causing me to be, monotone. Well, then you're going to have an outing, go out on the weekend or do something. They even got the weekend program, not the musician weekend, the weekend in the days. You know what I'm saying? They got that program to be happy on those 2 days. But the rest of the days, no. You better go do the horse and pony show like we told you to, or consequences and repercussions going to occur. You know what I'm saying? So our job is to recognize that's what's going on and then fix it. Use money to fix it. Use time to fix it. Use effort to fix it. That's the only thing you can do. Everything else is redundant. Stupidity on the highest levels. So, so make sure you're just being totally aware of what keys are needed for your journey, and then also recognize who's got your keys right now. I mean, to be honest, it's your different relationships might have a key to you, your job, so on and so forth. And it's all about perspective. Once you change your perspective, you have to stay on it every day, 24 hours a day. Even before you go to sleep, you need to be throwing programming in your mind that's conducive to what your narrative needs to be or what you want it to be. So like right as you're falling asleep, now I can't remember if that's when your mind goes into beta or theta frequency. It's one of those. I'm a little rusty. But whichever frequency gets induced right before you go to sleep, that's when you need to be in those thoughts regarding what you want your life to be like and how you take it from me. Don't be falling asleep to the TV. Don't be falling asleep to the radio. Don't be falling asleep with some headphones in your ears, okay? With all kind of programming going on, because your Trust me, your subconscious is recording all of that data, okay? And then it's creating, because it believes that you're telling it the truth with this information you're letting come in, those keys you gave, whoever that is on the other end of the microphone, your subconscious is like, yo, this must be accurate because I'm getting it, I'm recording it. So that's how sensitive the subconscious thoughts are, and that's how sensitive everything is to you generating for yourself the outcomes you want. Call it law of attraction, call it this, call it, I don't care what you call it. That's just the truth. TRUFF. So for those of you that, you know, like this type of information, subscribe, keep hitting the likes, helping the algorithms, keep promoting this stuff out there. If you haven't subscribed to my new channel, it's Major Experience TV. You can see some of the videos I've posted about what Vietnam looks like, restaurants. I got some more stuff I'm interested in posting. There's not many viewers on that channel, but I'm trying to, you know, kind of build that up. And so go ahead and support that channel. Right now, it's my, whatever time y'all got, it's my nighttime that time. I can't even, it's about getting close to 11 maybe. So it's 11:05 p.m. here. And then I'm on the day ahead of you guys if you're in America. So, you're welcome, Steve. But yeah, guys, it's so imperative right now to, like, sometimes, you know, I will tell you this step. One of the most important steps in getting the keys to your thoughts is to know that things prior to your new programming getting installed, you have to deprogram. You will deprogram more, and you will need to have more time to deprogram what's already in your supercomputer than reprogram. So, like I say in some other videos, this is why New Year's resolutions don't work. You get your energy up, you're all motivated. I'm gonna make that change. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna do it. Absolutely gonna do it. Sylvester Stallone in here. Hey, Rocco, yeah. It don't even work. It don't even work. Here's why. Because your subconscious don't believe that you believe it's gonna work. That's why it don't work. Your conscious thought is like sporadic and, yo, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do it. I saw a couple of videos, I saw Tybo, I saw Billy Blanks in there punching it, I'm gonna do this. For about the first 3 days, you're doing it hard. Day 4, it's like, man, I don't even feel like drinking no water. Day 4, I don't even feel like breathing no air. Day 5, back to normal. That didn't work. That Billy Blanks, he's a fluke. He ain't no good. That's how it works, because your subconscious is controlling everything in your life. So that's the art of war right there, is know what's controlling your environment. Then you can target the controls to come out on your behalf. Right now, we just keep playing pocket pool. We keep playing with the controls that have been placed on us. You know, you're allowed to play with the controls, because everybody knows, or should know, the best slaves are ones that don't realize that they are. Okay, so this is why we love the controls. We love flipping the light switch on. We love turning the AC on. We love, you know, going through the drive-through. I don't, but you know what I'm saying. Just hypothetically speaking, we love the captivity that we're captive in. Them leeks and them garlics, we love it. So, you know, as long as you're good with that, do your thing. But if something in you keeps saying, hey man, something ain't right,
cause I got a good brain, and my brain is telling me this ain't right. If y'all, I'm not joking, like talking like somebody I heard. This was out of a movie called Tropic Thunder. So if y'all watch that movie, you would know I'm talking about a character in that movie. So I'm not trying to pretend like I'm, people that have stammering or stuttering problems. No, I'm not coming after you. It's in a movie, but Major don't like mess with people like that. But uh, you know, this is why it's so important to recognize what the freak's going on and grab them controls. As many controls as you can get, you need to have access to it. So, like I said, you know, be aware of the programming that exists, right? First, you got to recognize that you've been programmed. I've been programmed. Everybody's been programmed. Simple Jack, yep. And so, some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Got a good brain. You make me happy. Okay, yeah, that's the movie. That's the joint. Robert Downey Jr. If y'all haven't seen Tropic Thunder, it's a little crazy, but y'all should watch that. It's pretty. It's a movie about It's the making of a movie from a book written by a guy that really didn't do anything in the book, and then it's showcasing the back line view of making the movie within the book. Kind of this crazy, but anyway, just watch that. Robert Downey Jr. People say, oh, he did blackface, that's an insult kind of thing. Nah, dude's pretty talented to pull off to become Lincoln Osiris and talk like he does and have the facial expressions and stuff. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm telling y'all this information so you can use it and you do something with it. And, that's all I need to say today on this live, since I got it working. I hope you guys got something out of this, and we can start working harder on self, because without self, what else exists? I mean, everything else is just, look, when you don't intentionally think thoughts, you intentionally invoke actions that you don't want. So yeah, you really got to intentionally be thinking the right thoughts all of the time so that your subconscious can formulate all of the right reactions to those thoughts. Don't start out with big old thoughts. Start out with stuff that's controllable, where your subconscious can believe it's happening. Like, okay, here's an example, and because sometimes people were like, yeah, I get everything you're talking about, but I tried it, it didn't work. So the details matter. For example, when I first started trying to tweak my programming, I had to deprogram first, like I said, which means I had to stop believing all the stuff I believed before, because I had questions about a lot of stuff anyway that were unanswered, and I couldn't just go find the answer. So I was like, okay, it seems like I just need to stop with that. Revisit it later after I get myself together, okay? So that was one of the best things I could have ever done, and that's a challenge in itself, because your subconscious don't want to let you go from the stuff that you made sure that it believed was right for you. And that's what's the trip about this stuff. Your subconscious is fighting to protect you at any cost. That's why when you're talking to somebody about getting out of a certain type of mentality, your phone will ring. You're talking about, asking people questions about, yo, how can I make myself do better in life? Something urgent will come up and cause you to have to shift. Your subconscious is doing that to protect you. It thinks it's protecting you, even if the environment that you're constantly in is the worst one you can be in. Your subconscious is going to pull that environment back around you, because that's the one that you validated was true to it. So I hope this is making some sense. I would like for it to be making some dollars instead of some cents. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little word play up in there. Okay. So, yo, I mean, it's some books out there, The Subconscious Mind. I can't remember the author, but any book that's describing what the subconscious does, how it behaves, you need to be fully alerted to the facts that this is what's going on. You say, well, it seems like I can't never succeed at what I'm trying to succeed at. It's got a lot to do with your subconscious, my subconscious. I need to sit down myself and revisit all of my stuff and get certain levels back up to optimal ranges, because I haven't fell off. I might be sidetracked a little bit. So you gotta slap yourself in the butt sometimes and like get after it, Major. This is what this journey is all about. It's not about, oh, I failed, now it's all over. No, it's about keep getting back up on the horse, you know. Even if you gotta chase the horse down to get back on it, that's what you need to do. So it is what it is for everybody. It's all the same stuff. No excuses. Like all we need are use cases. We don't need excuses, y'all. We need to be pushing all the time, pushing the envelope. Your life ain't never done. If you think you retired or something like, yo, retirement is the same, has the word retirement has the same energy as death. So I wouldn't be trying to say I'm retired at any point in my existence, because it's not necessary for me to energize some stuff I don't want to occur, even spiritually, right? So retirement means death. So I know y'all think it means financially you're good. Nah, you need to pull up some other definitions and some much older Webster dictionaries, because they change the definitions of words every time they start doing a culture change. So 1 minute, 75 years ago, the word fag meant cigarette. Yo, give me a fag. Now it means something else. Now they don't even use the word anymore. So it's crazy how this stuff works, but that's just how it works. So, you know, can I get an amen? When you say amen, that even means something you might not be aware of. So everything means something. You know, you'll elaborate, Major. Well, Amen Ra, Egyptian or Kemet, the place they call Egypt is called Kemet, really, the actual name. Amen Ra was one of the deities. So Amen Ra, Amen, Amen. They just spell it different, A-M-E-N in English, but it's pointed at reverence to the Egyptian god Amen Ra. That's why you say Amen after a prayer. You are in agreement with Amen Ra. Anyway, I don't went to meddling because I'm getting tired, but really, your subconscious is recording all of that data, bringing to you exactly what's in your environment right now. So you're the only one that can fix that. Ain't no gurus out here gonna be able to help you. You gotta go grab you by the neck, drag you back into the workout room, and you gotta work this stuff out, man. And if you want anything better in this life. So that's really all I had to say today. I hope somebody got something out of this. I hope that y'all can, if you did get something out of it, make sure to reciprocate it back. If nobody else want that good energy, you send it right over here back to me, so I can get juiced back up. That's the way it's supposed to be working. Supposed to be good energy is supposed to be reciprocating. It's not supposed to dissipate. Okay, it's not just supposed to fall on deaf ears and then dissipate. It's supposed to be put into play, put in action, and then it goes out and makes and affects change upon this material realm, to the point where your spiritual pathway becomes brighter and brighter. That's like what you're trying to do. With that being said, I'm gonna end this live, and still after I end this live, I'm still gonna be alive. You know, it just doesn't life doesn't end when I turn this off. So if y'all can, yo, drop some comments up in here. Drop some comments, and then also I'm gonna be making a move pretty soon. Once I understand how this other stuff works, on another platform. So y'all can send me your information via email to my email, my secure email, virtual private network email, and that way I'll have your data. So if anything happens to my channel over here, whatever, I'll shoot you guys an email. Yo, I'm over here. Blah 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 blah. That's like doing the old-fashioned way. You know, you got to go type everything in, but at least I got you, and then I can alert you to what changes I'm making. Hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get something working with that transition. But I'm not in Vietnam trying to overwork or overload myself either. That's something that I really have to watch, because, you know, Major's an animal when it comes to business. I'll be up in there like digging in, trying to hustle hard, hustle hard. You know, that's what I used to be about. I'm still about that, but I'm trying to transition that to hustle how I want to. You know, maybe today I don't want to hustle hard. Maybe I want to hustle soft. I don't know. I want to control that narrative. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to have to go dig and scratch for it. Been doing that. Damn, them years is over. We made some, got the store under new management, and you know, the directives have been sent out, and so environmental changes are occurring, and we're gonna keep it moving like that for this piece. So if y'all got any, oh bam, Miss E is up on it. They're like, she's reading my mind. No, she heard me say it, but I'm just, oh, we're just so in tune. She's reading my mind. So look, y'all, grab my email. Miss E just posted it. Shoot me your, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? If you feel safe with that, that's why I use that encrypted email for people sending me stuff, because that way your data is not being compromised. Just, you know, and I'm not sending my email address as a check that's attached to all these accounts, blah blah blah. So Major at Major Safety Team at Proton Mill. If you just feeling, you know, the connection or whatever, shoot me your email. You don't have to, but when I change platforms or go to another platform or design my own, whatever happens, I can at least let you know where I'm at. So, y'all do your thing, okay? Keep as positive as you can, even in light of all of the commotion that's going on the subsurface. Keep as positive as possible. I really can't say it enough. I really, you know, I see a lot of posts every day from really good people. Well, as far as I can tell, we don't know who's good or bad unless they kind of present themselves. You know, it's a lot of fabricated stuff out there. So, but it sure seems like a lot of people are making sure that every day the information that they put out has no benefit to you other than to scare you. Like, there becomes a point when I would think, my personal opinion though, after I show you how to fish, you just go fishing. You don't need me to keep telling you, go fishing again, because you're going to be hungry. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people are asleep at the wheel, but at the same time, most people get it. It's only so much the end of the world's going to happen this month. Like, I mean, the dollar was supposed to crash a year ago, 8 months ago. Shoot, I was on that 6 years ago. Dollar was gonna crash. Well, I mean, and it probably will. I'm not saying it's not. But what I am saying is you can sure waste a lot of your physical and spiritual fuel assuming that that's going to happen right this moment and right next, the next second, and live every day like that. And then here we go. Your subconscious is going to help you start generating the environment around you that's conducive to that thought that you keep evoking onto the energy plane that you exist in. So, yeah. So anyway, take all that stuff with a grain of salt. Throw some pepper in there, some celery seasoning. Do whatever you want with it. Mix it up, make some gumbo. I don't know, but just know that it is not healthy to keep watching redundant information that keeps scaring the piss out of you. I hope that's not a bad word on YouTube, piss. I hope it's not. It probably is. But, okay, snap out of that, y'all. Let's just grow up time. We should be done with you releasing dopamines and all kind of pheromones and stuff into your body, these chemical reactions. Somebody else is driving you, and it's causing you to be addicted to that type of information. So that's why that's why I don't have that many views popping off, which is cool. But because people are drawn towards that dopamine and all of that stuff being released when you're feeling for the excitement of fear. That's how addictive it is. It's probably more addictive than some of the street drugs that y'all are accustomed to seeing, being addicted to this information and then getting the negative results from it and not knowing why you're getting those results. But anyway, look, I said enough. Everybody on here, you're welcome. Yeah, and I'm reading this, but we can't live on the negative energy of it. Yeah, like I said, it is cool to prepare. I do prep stuff like it's fun. I'm saving money. I want to make sure I live, not here in Vietnam, but I live in the States. I live out there, so I don't have access to a store 5 minutes down the road or whatever. So I'm just used to already getting my stuff while I'm in town, and so I ain't got to run back and forth using my gas just because I forgot something. So my habit is like that anyway. It's only so many bullets you're gonna be able to house. It's only so much of this, and then if you got an evac, you ain't gonna be able to take none of that stuff with you. So it's a whole bunch of little do's and don'ts and what ifs and whatnots. But at least if you buying up stuff, at least you know where your money is, instead of just going out and blowing it and then be like, oh, I should have done it. At least you can blow it on stuff you gotta use. So that's just good, solid, everyday thinking like, nah, I'm gonna take this money and use it for what I know I gotta have to live every day. And that's the stuff I'm gonna accumulate, because I gotta have that stuff anyway. Save me some money running back and forth to the store. And then at the end of the day, if inflation keeps going up, well, I bought all this stuff prior to that, so I'm saving money. I'm saving my life's energy. That's the way I like to look at it. But there again, at some point, you got to be careful what you energize, and don't be rushing out here buying stuff, because, the sky is falling tomorrow. Don't be rushing out because you're going to energize everything. Look, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm repeating myself. Your boy's getting tired. So you see my eyes kind of smack myself, back into existence. But anyway, I hope this live help some folk reach you. Drop some comments, and I appreciate everybody who's on here tonight, hanging in there with me with all the technical issues I had.
And I had some glasses. I was gonna read these comments real quick, just to make sure if anybody's asking me a question, I can answer it, since we already up on here for how long? 61 minutes. Jeez Louise. Okay. So let me see what's going on with y'all. Gotta keep hitting this button just to get these chats up. Let's see. Watching this. Yeah, Jay, make sure you watch the whole thing. There's probably some keys, some good keys I dropped up in there for everybody. And plus this live helps me stay on my game too. So y'all be thinking I'll be doing these lives and these videos just for y'all. Shoot, I'm recording my thoughts so I can come back to them myself. Ain't just for you. I'm kind of selfish, man. You know, I got a narrative here. Let's see, E36M388. I was gonna get off, but let me read a couple of these real quick. I believe the negative, evil energy feeds off of our fear, or shit. Yeah, stuff hit the fan. Man, you call it. We can't feed the demons. We need to focus on God, positivity, and love. Be safe, bro. Appreciate that. That's absolutely true. Slim Shady 76. I'm excited for the apocalypse, low. Okay, that's what's up. It depends on your perspective on what you know the real definition of the word apocalypse is too, because it's not all necessarily bad. Amen. Become a better person. Be safe, bro. Appreciate you. Your lifestyle elevated. What's up? Keep building and pushing. Boom. That's what's up. Louis Trampos. It's morning here still. It's my midnight. You know what I'm saying? But look, y'all, I'm gonna roll up out here. Miss E, appreciate you once again. Let's see, Divine Order, Jay Think a Lot, Jax, who else in here? Reggie Burnett, Steve Big something. Just throwing these shout outs real quick. The cat with the hats, D Hamilton, appreciate you once again. Mr. Urban World. If I missed anybody, I'll get up. Dipsy Daisy, that's what's up. I'll hit you on the next. But yo, I'm glad y'all hung in there with me. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. Get a little shut eye, and then I'll be back at you here shortly. Everybody, as usual, this is Major signing off for another kind of cool video. Peace, y'all.